like being summoned to the headmaster's study.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the nation's favourite celebrities. For this list, we'll be including local living celebrities and no American celebrities, no matter how much we love them.
I now go by the name of Daytona, Jackie Daytona.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 20. Connie Huck. Blue Peter first aired in 1958, making it the oldest children's TV show still running.
Check out this little fella. This is our brand new kitten, Cookie.
One of the longest serving and most loved presenters was Connie Huck, who was the face of the show from 1997 to 2008. This has made her one of Britain's most loved presenters. Outside of Blue Peter, she's presented loads of shows like Top of the Pops and The Extra Factor. Did you know she's also a successful writer? She's written 3 children's books, alongside the Black Mirror episode 15 Million Merits. Interestingly, she's married to the show's creator, Charlie Brooker. Number 19. Allison Hammond.
Are you a fan of the original?
Never seen it.
I appreciate your candor.
Hammond's career started in 2002 when she became a Big Brother contestant. Even though she was evicted second, it kick-started a long career in television for Hammond. In just over 20 years, she went from being a reality TV star to a national treasure. Now, she presents both This Morning and The Great British Bake Off.
Some people have dogs that look like them, and this is a tray bake that looks like me.
The sheer abundance of programs she presents serves as a testament to how much the nation loves her. She's endlessly charming, with a warm, relatable personality that makes her a delight to watch. We all hope she continues to keep bringing such joy and passion to our TV screens as long as possible. Number 18. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Trouble you for a little of your Rickman?
What would you like me to say to you?
After graduating from university, Cumberbatch went on to act in Shakespearean plays. Soon after, he made his way into film and television, eventually leading major roles by the mid-2000s. One of his earliest big roles was as Stephen Hawking in Hawking. In 2010, he played the titular character in Moffat's Sherlock adaptation, which made him an international sensation.
Shut up, everybody! Shut up! Don't move, don't speak, don't breathe. I'm trying to think. Anderson, face the other way. You're putting me off.
Since then, he's been hired for a variety of major Hollywood blockbusters. One of the most famous was the hero Doctor Strange, making him a major character in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
When I became a doctor, I swore an oath to do no harm, and I have just killed a man. I'm not doing that again.
Number 17. Dawn French.
There's just me and Axel on stage, so he was a bit upset that you'd asked me and not him.
As one half of French and Saunders, Dawn French became a pioneer of British comedy. Her sketches, parodies, and delivery make her an icon. By the turn of the century, she was a household name. This was largely due to playing the lead character in The Vicar of Dibley, Geraldine Granger. The show was such a hit that 12.3 million viewers watched its final episode. She's a multi-talented icon who acts, writes, does theatre, writes novels, and is brilliant at everything she does. French isn't as prominent as she was in the 90s and 2000s, but she's still loved by the nation regardless.
Mrs. Pollard, you believe your daughter is innocent, don't you?
No, but because she well ain't done it, so shut up!
Number 16. Matt Smith.
Hello, I'm the Doctor.
The 11th Doctor had huge shoes to fill, replacing David Tennant's adored Doctor. As soon as we saw his debut, everyone agreed he was a phenomenal successor. No matter what role he's playing, he's delightful to watch, with a charming demeanor and an approachable personality. It's a type of likability that translates both on and off screen. Since Doctor Who, his most famous roles include Prince Philip in The Crown, alongside Daemon Targaryen in House of the Dragon. These roles have cemented him as an international superstar, with Smith regularly landing roles in Hollywood blockbusters.
Know that you will die screaming.
Number 15. Olivia Coleman.
See that? I look like someone
I've snuck into the back of shot.
Coleman came onto our screens in the early 2000s, acting alongside icons David Mitchell and Robert Webb. Her first role was Bruiser, but her most notable early role was Peep Show's Sophie. She played the role amazingly well, an early sign of how acclaimed she'd eventually become. Coleman went on to take roles outside of comedy. Her portrayal of Queen Anne in the 2018 picture The Favourites was so outstanding, she bagged an Oscar for Best Actress. Another queen she played was Elizabeth II in The Crown, another highly praised performance.
Here's Master Bevins is very kind. He's also a barefaced liar.
Now that we think about it, none of Coleman's performances aren't adored. Number 14, Colin Firth. Mr. Darcy is the primary love interest in Austen's Pride and Prejudice, and no man has played the role better than Colin Firth.
I'm glad to hear it.
His performance in the 1995 adaptation was remarkably popular. It was so loved, he began starring in major motion pictures. One of these included Bridget Jones's Diary, where he reprised the role of Darcy in the modern day. Potentially his most famous role was King George VI in The King's Speech, where he did such a good job that he won the Academy Award for Best Actor.
Fornication? Oh, Bertie.
He's the embodiment of British charm, making all his roles a joy to watch. Number 13, Idris Elba.
The truth is, I had auditioned for this for so long and they told me, don't come in with your English accent.
Combined, Elba's movies alone have made almost $10 billion globally. This is more than enough to make him one of the highest grossing actors ever. He rose to fame in America playing Stringer Bell in The Wire. Then his later roles in BBC's Luther made him a hit in the UK too.
Is that your defense? Because that was my mate. We set you up, Lucian.
He did such a brilliant job as Luther, he won a Golden Globe. Elba additionally joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe in 2011, playing Norse god Heimdall in the original Thor. Hilariously, his most famous performance was as Knuckles the Echidna in the recent Sonic movies. Elba loved the role so much, he wore Knuckles' gloves while recording his lines. Number 12, Sir Billy Connelly.
I tend to frighten people on the beach because being Scottish, I'm pale blue. It takes me a week to get white.
Our first Scotsman to make the list, and who else could it be, except for the big un himself? He rose to fame in the 70s after pivoting from folk singing to comedy. Since then, numerous polls ranked Sir Connelly as the greatest stand-up comedian ever. Praise few can dispute.
And in the movie she goes,
His storytelling style, sharp Scottish wit, and phenomenal delivery are unparalleled. He brought working-class Scottish humour to the wider world, something he can't be thanked enough for. By the 2000s, he'd featured in a ton of blockbusters, like Muppet Treasure Island and Pocahontas. Tragically, in 2013, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. The condition led to his retirement from comedy in 2018, so now he focuses on artwork, which gives him great joy.
let us not be rude to a guest. Now go on.
Number 11, Sir Paul McCartney.
How often do you think about John? How often does it come across your mind?
Quite often, yeah. I dream about him.
Like many bass players, McCartney started as a guitarist, but was relegated to bass later on. He was a founding member of the Beatles, which resulted in him becoming one of history's most successful songwriters. His career didn't end when the Beatles did. He kept going solo, and with The Wings, writing a variety of big hits in the 70s and 80s. McCartney's so celebrated, he's been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. He's not just a musician, but walking music history. So many songs penned by him are ingrained in pop culture, like Hey Jude and Yesterday. Few celebrities are as globally adored as McCartney. Number 10, David Tennant.
I'm the Doctor. I'm a Time Lord. I'm from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Cerberus. I'm 903 years old, and I'm the man who's going to save your lives and all 6 billion people on the planet below.
When you ask someone their favourite Doctor, the most common answers are Tom Baker and, of course, David Tennant. It's easy to see why. It's almost impossible to match the energy Tenant brought to the role. For many, he is the definitive Doctor. Outside of Doctor Who, he's an acting powerhouse.
I assume this is about Armageddon. Yes.
From Shakespeare's Hamlet to Broadchurch's Alec Hardy, there's no role he can't play. Outside of acting, he also gets good use out of his smooth Lothian accent. He's been in several audio plays and audio books with an endlessly comforting voice. Tenant's adored by the nation. Love he gives right back to all his fans.
Paris comes up, dish dash dosh, and he just caught my finger.
Number 9. Sir Michael Palin. You can't write a list of beloved British celebs without including a single python. Out of all the pythons, Palin has one of the most diverse careers.
Oh yes, the Norwegian blue, what's wrong with it?
I'll tell you what's wrong with it. It's dead.
His absurd sense of humor contributed massively to Monty Python's success, with him co-writing both Holy Grail and Life of Brian. After the Pythons disbanded, he went on to become an acclaimed writer and presenter. He mainly focuses on travel, releasing numerous beloved travel documentaries. At this point, there are probably fewer places he hasn't visited than places he has. His wit, humbleness, and down-to-earth personality have made him loved by generations. Number 8. Dame Mary Berry.
The spices are coming through and they're ginger.
When you think of British bakers, does anyone come to your mind sooner than Dame Mary Berry? Maybe Mr. Kipling comes to mind, but he's not real, so doesn't count. Berry's career in food spans over half a century, from writing cookbooks like The Baking Bible to being an original judge on The Great British Bake Off. Her influence on British food culture is immeasurable. She's not just adored for her skills, but for her lovely personality with a genuine warmth that always shines through.
I know nothing about hemp. Is it a grass?
It is.
Berry has cemented herself as a permanent icon of British culture, becoming a source of joy for kitchens nationwide. Number 7. Sir Patrick Stewart.
I'm not married.
Your girlfriend then?
I haven't got a girlfriend, I live alone.
You're not married, you haven't got a girlfriend. And you've never watched Star Trek?
No.
Good Lord.
Next, he's the first Yorkshireman on our list. Stewart's widely known for playing the cherished Captain Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek The Next Generation. Beyond Star Trek, he's a seasoned actor with a career that began in the Royal Shakespeare Company. By 1967, he'd made his way onto Coronation Street, then landed major roles in the 70s. His time as Picard made him an international sensation. This helped him acquire even further stardom in the X-Men series, where he played the legendary Professor X. Outside of acting, he's also passionate about social justice, particularly with regard to domestic violence. Despite his fame, he remains humble and kind, earning him a special place in the hearts of Brits.
It's the only thing I will be remembered for. This is the man who killed Paul McCartney.
Number 6. Sir Stephen Fry.
I want to cover every inch of your gorgeous body in pepper and then sneeze all over you.
Fry's 4-decade-long career has made his name synonymous with sharp wit. Fry's time in the spotlight began in 1989 when he and Hugh Laurie created Fry and Laurie for the BBC. Since then, he's ventured beyond the realms of sketch comedy. Fry's a remarkably talented presenter, as proven by his 13 years on QI. Acting is another talent of his, and it's not just comedies. He almost won a Golden Globe in 1997 for playing Oscar Wilde.
How could I possibly forget?
In theaters, his acting is celebrated even more. Writing is another interest of his, with 4 novels and 3 autobiographies under his belt. Few performances of his aren't a pleasure to watch, earning him not just a knighthood, but a place on our prestigious list. Number 5. Dame Helen Mirren.
I love it.
Mirren's first acting role was as Cleopatra in 1965, when she was only 18 years old. Now, over 60 years later, she's acquired an extremely impressive filmography. Her awards are beyond impressive, with a total of 21 wins and 66 nominations. She's the only actor who has won the triple crowns of acting in both America and the UK. Her singular Oscar was won for playing Elizabeth II in the 2006 film The Queen.
We've spoken with the Spencer family, and it is their express wish that this should be a private funeral.
Despite being in her 70s, she's got her foot firmly on the accelerator, still starring in films and TV every year. Number 4, Sir Ian McKellen.
When we're on the red carpet going into the ceremony, I met Maggie Smith. Hello, what are you here for?
Like a lot of these entries, McKellen began his career in Shakespeare's plays. His stage debut was in 1961. Then in the 70s, he was a staple of the Royal Shakespeare Company. His talents earned him a Tony Award for Best Actor in 1980 for his portrayal of Antonio Salieri in Amadeus. Things only improved from there for Sir Ian, who is now a household name globally.
You shall not pass!
His defining roles are easily Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings, followed by the villainous Magneto in the X-Men franchise. Outside of acting, he's a champion of LGBTQ+ rights, co-founding Stonewall, a prominent LGBTQ+ lobby group in the UK. As such, he's become one of Britain's finest national treasures. Number 3, Dame Judi Dench.
It's like being summoned to the headmaster's study.
Stage, television, and film are mediums in which Dame Judi Dench doesn't just dabble, she absolutely owns them. She's been an icon of British screen and theatre for decades, since her first performance in 1957. In the 7 decades since, she's received 204 award nominations and 56 wins. One was an Oscar for playing Queen Elizabeth I in Shakespeare in Love.
I commend you!
Whether she's playing a monarch or a regular person, Dench will nail the part, blinding audiences with her talent. Additionally, her career is still going strong, proving that age isn't a barrier to success. Number 2, Rowan Atkinson.
That is for every schoolboy and schoolgirl for the next 400 years.
A master of comedy, Atkinson can play any role thrown at him and make it hilarious without failing. From the sarcastic Blackadder to the ridiculous Johnny English, Atkinson's performances are never shy of comedy gold. Of course, we can't forget his iconic character Mr. Bean, who turned Atkinson into a global sensation. His diverse career has cemented his status as a comedic genius. Making an audience laugh without words is a huge challenge for most people, but not for Atkinson. He's a master of physical comedy, using simple expressions and gestures to make a whole room laugh. Atkinson's impact on not only British comedy, but global comedy is undeniably huge. Number 1, Sir David Attenborough.
There is more meaning and mutual understanding in exchanging a glance with a gorilla than any other animal I know.
There was no competition for the top spot. Sir David isn't just a British icon, he's a champion of planet Earth. Not just for humans, but for every single living thing that calls our planet home. For decades, he's educated, inspired, and captivated the world with his passion for nature. His lust for life shines through his mind-blowing documentaries, like Planet Earth and The Blue Planet. Attenborough's fame never gets to his head. He always prioritizes the planet and all its beautiful creatures before anything else. His integrity, dedication, and kindness make him one of the most loved humans alive. Attenborough brings the whole globe together in awe at the beauty of our home, something Earth will be eternally grateful for.
In my lifetime, I've witnessed a terrible decline. In yours, you could and should witness a wonderful recovery.
Who is your favorite British celebrity? And did they make the list? Let us know in those comments below.
I commend you!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.